Hello friends, in this lecture we are going to discuss few questions from miscellaneous exercise of chapter 2 of class 12 mathematics. In this lecture I am going to discuss question number 3, 4 and 8. In these questions we have to prove the results. So let us start with question number 3. The question is like this. 2 sin inverse 3 by 5 equals to tan inverse 24 by 7. So we have to prove this left hand side equals to right hand side. It means we have to convert this sin inverse in the form of tan inverse. So let us start with the left hand side. In this we have 2 sin inverse 3 by 5. So if we convert this sin inverse in the form of tan inverse, then we have a formula, that is 2 tan inverse x equals to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So first of all we will convert this sin inverse in the form of tan inverse. So we convert this either by using the identity or by using the triangle. So let this sin inverse 3 by 5 equals to theta. Then this implies that sin theta equals to 3 by 5. Okay children? Now if suppose this is the triangle. In this triangle, suppose this angle is theta. Now when this angle is theta, then sin theta is what? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So we can say that suppose this is 3, then this is 5. When these are 5 and 3, then this is 4. So with the help of this triangle we can write tan theta equals to 3 by 4, or we can say theta equals to tan inverse 3 by 4. So we can say that if this is theta, this is also theta, it means this sin inverse 3 by 5 can be written as tan inverse 3 by 4. So this given LHS can be written as 2 tan inverse 3 by 4. Now we will use the formula 2 tan inverse x equals to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So this becomes tan inverse 2 and x is 3 by 4, 1 minus 3 by 4 square. These two cancel out and we will get tan inverse 3 by 2. In denominator we have 1 minus 9 by 16. So altogether we have tan inverse 3 by 2 and this becomes 7 by 16. So after further simplification we will get tan inverse 3 by 2 and this is 16 by 7. Okay children? Now this is 2 and 16. When we divide, then we will get 8. So 8 3 is 24 by 7. And the final answer will be tan inverse 24 by 7. So in this way we will get the RHS. Means LHS is proved equals to RHS. Now come to question number 4. In question number 4 we have sin inverse 8 by 17 plus sin inverse 3 by 5 equals to tan inverse 77 by 36. 6. Now in this question also on the left hand side we have sine inverse. On right hand side we have tan inverse x. It means we have to prove the sum of these two equals to tan inverse x. So the first step should be we will convert these two in the form of tan inverse. So as we have done in question number 3, the same method we will apply in question number 4 and convert these two in the form of tan inverse. So solution is like this. Consider LHS. In LHS we will convert these two in the form of tan inverse. Then these becomes, the first one becomes 8 by 15 and this is tan inverse 3 by 4. Now this is tan inverse 8 by 15, tan inverse 3 by 4. So we can use the formula tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. And the formula is tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy. So we will apply that formula, and with the help of that we can write this as tan inverse 8 by 15 and this is 3 by 4, 1 minus 8 by 15 and this is 3 by 4. When we simplify these two, we will get tan inverse in numerator, we will get 32 plus 45 in denominator, we will get 60 minus 24 and finally the answer is tan inverse 77 by 36 and this is nothing but RHS. So in this way this is proved. Now come to question number 8. In question number 8 we have 4 terms in the left hand side, that is tan inverse 1 by 5 plus tan inverse 1 by 7 plus tan inverse 1 by 3 plus tan inverse 1 by 8 equals to pi by 4. So this question is same as question number 4. So this question is same as question number 4 from this step. So in left hand side we will use the formula in first two terms and in next two terms. So this is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. The same formula we will apply in the third and fourth term, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. So this becomes tan inverse 1 by 5 plus 1 by 7 upon 1 minus 1 by 5 multiplied by 1 by 7 and this is tan inverse 1 by 3 plus 1 by 8, 1 minus 1 by 3, 1 by 8. When we simplify these terms, numerator and denominator, we will get tan inverse 12 by 34 and this becomes tan inverse 11 by 23. Now we write these two terms in the simplest form. So this becomes tan inverse 6 by 17 and this is tan inverse 11 by 23. Now again we will use the same formula as we have used in the first step, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, and we will get tan inverse 6 by 70, 11 by 23, 1 minus 6 by 17 and 11 by 23. Now after simplification we will get 138 plus 187 on 391 in the numerator and 391 minus 66 upon 391 in the denominator. Now 391 and 391 will cancel out and we will get tan inverse 138 plus 187 in the numerator and 391 minus 66 in the denominator. Now after further simplification we will get 325 in the numerator and the same 325 in the denominator. Now these two cancel out and we will get 1. Now tan inverse 1 is what? Pi by 4. Or you can write this as, in the place of 1 we can write tan pi by 4, tan inverse and tan cancel out, and this pi by 4 lies in the principal value branch, so we can write this as pi by 4 and this is nothing but right hand side. In this way the results are proved.